everybody, this is my small junk journal. It looks big on camera, but it actually is small, and it's actually a planner, and I decided to keep it. I liked how small it was and the color, and I was like, let me create a junk journal binder. I have a lot of fabric, a lot of little bits of fabric and scraps of paper that I don't want to throw away, that I just keep and keep. So I was like, let me put that in this small journal. So I had this Hello Lovely ephemera, little fabric I didn't want to throw away, so I just put that in there, and it created like a tab. So in here I write some of my, like if I'm reading a book, I write them down here, little notes that I'm taking, some verses. This is actually from a coloring book. I colored this in, and it says, "He refreshes my soul," Psalms 23:3. And I loved it. I love the way the colors, and I decided to put that in here. A piece of paper that I didn't want to throw away, and you can see how like the paper is all uneven cut, and which I don't mind. I just wanted to save it because it was so pretty. And one of my favorites that I loved that I did is this page. This is a little card. It says, "With many thanks." I could write something in here, put a little pre-sticker, some washi tape, and I liked how the stars were shaped, so I was like, I like that, how kind of like wonky they are. So I was like, let me just put them in this page, and it looks pretty, and I don't mind the different papers, and just having fun with it. The kitty pouch, I keep some of my stickers that I'm going to be using, that I'm trying to use. And this pretty My Melody little notepads, so cute. I have a lot of these in here. My Melody sticky notes, notepads, and these I'm not sure if I shared before, but this is from Dollar Tree. Like, this was $1.25, and I love how they give you a lot of sticky notes. More My Melody sticky notes. Easy. Has these pretty aesthetic Instagram photos, and this is a shaker that I created. So fun. So let's see how we're gonna use these gifts today. I'm just trying to create, I have something planned out, like a layout of pink, but I'm just gonna see how it comes. Sometimes I change my mind, sometimes just go with the flow. So let's get started on the journaling page. I'll be using this 50 Things to Color coloring book, and I've been coloring recently, and I find it really therapeutic and fun, and just coloring and cutting them out and gluing them in my journal. I'm going to be using these strawberries today, and you could use any colors, really, any markers. And this tent is filled with envelopes, cards, and letters. They have different designs on them. It's like a mixed media-ish watercolor, which I love mixed media because you can create different colors and have this beautiful artwork. And it was only $1.91 at a thrift shop. So if you go to your thrift store or even Dollar Tree, you can find good things to use and journal with. And even the tent has this nice watercolor design and vintage look of the coffee, so I love it. So I'm flipping through the pages, and I decided to go on this one because it's kind of plain, and I was like, let me add to it. And I wanted to use this card and cut it up, but it was so pretty that I was like, let me use it for another day. And I cut this coffee card and the illustrations on the cup. Love it. The colors, the purples and the pinks, like the pastel. And if you don't know how to draw flowers, another tip is to cut flowers out from a card, a magazine. That's what I do. I'm not a really big drawer, and I just use magazines and letters. And then here I was just adding and taking away. I do that a lot. I see what works like for the page. I pretty much don't think about it as much, but I decided, I wanted to use that one on a different day. And I wanted to add like a window, like with the coffee, but I had another idea in mind. And I'm just using those strawberries, gluing them on the page. And then I'm using this fence that I had, and I love this sticker girl that is carrying bread. And I love that she's like over the fence. It's like she's like going to her home. She just bought groceries. And using those floral cards. And another card that I have that says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." So God's grace and power is perfect in our weakness. When we feel weak, God's power is powerful. And I had that Prince of Peace with the rainbow card forever, like a really, really long time. So that's what I really love junk journaling and journaling, because you could use the ephemera you've been holding on to for a really long time. And it just reminds me that God is my peace, to be peacemakers. And look how that page turned out. I loved it so much. And thank you all for watching today's video. God bless you, and Jesus loves you. See you all next time.